One this month flew by. Here with your live show. We are live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We give out tons of free picks. We have free pick articles, free pick videos, and of course, several live shows each day giving out free picks. But our best bets always are our premium picks, the ones that we put in the premium area. So be sure to check that out. But generally our time is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just instead of the banter behind the scenes, I didn't even say a word to anybody. I just went on live. Anyways, got a limited card today, just 2 NBA games and a good card of college basketball, but not a lot. So it's quality over quantity. And I don't look at NHL, but let's see what we got. NHL today, we have
10
full card again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in the NHL. So good amount of stuff to discuss. And of course, with me, as always, my partners in crime. Got Brian Bittler, Chris Ruffalo, Rod Zawacki. Rod, the clean look these days. Going with.
Feels better too.
It's better to look good than to feel good, man. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
I got Chris's cookies yesterday. It was a big day. It's a big day.
It's still funny they made it to Hawaii, but they haven't made it to Bryan, and you can probably drive there in like what, a couple hours.
The nice thing about the cookies were that the top layer was in fairly decent shape, and the bottom layer was kind of just all a mountain of cookie combo.
Well, if I go to Canada, I know who I'm staying with for a couple of days.
It's some nice cookies in there.
Don't worry, I will make up the spare room for you.
Got some raspberry somethings. Those were the best of the best. The bottom ones all kind of got comboed. I saw some almond slivers around. I'm not really sure what they went to, and some marshmallows and stuff. All kind of just a ball of cookie.
Those almond things are like my second favorite.
I didn't get it.
Those were my favorite. The almond ones were my favorite.
I didn't get any of those.
Somebody else found those. They were like, oh.
No, it was like a ball of cookie, and like it was really unidentifiable as to what was what. It was kind of like there was a little piece of chocolate cookie there and some marshmallow, but other than that, it was pretty much just unidentifiable as to what those cookies were. The top ones was a shortbread and then a raspberry one with icing. The bottom ones was just like a mountain of combined cookie. I'm not really sure what was what.
It's a note to self: layer it better next time.
Yes, maybe like a layer of each type of cookie with some wax paper over it.
And bubble wrap.
And hit the thumbs up. Hey, buddy. Anyways, had some really crappy comments again yesterday. I love the comments I get about the people whining about me whining. Those are the best. It's like, it's like you sound like a little bitch whining, but they're whining, right? It's like just always so confusing. I love the free pick complainers too. I love it. Brian, what do you got going on today?
3-2 winning day yesterday. 2-0 in the NBA. So off to a 64% start in the NBA. You can get my President's Choice.
What do you think of that Kansas shot at the end of the game? Whoa, boy. 9.5 points.
You want to know what I officially think about it? Unedited version. I think that the refs, when the team that's supposed to rebound the ball gets the ball, that shot clock should have never stopped. They don't inbound the ball at half court. I thought it was total BS. But you know what? That's the way gambling works. You lose some. But I was very irritated.
Tough to lay that many points against the Kansas Jayhawks in a big game.
Yeah, but they were crushing them. It was just,
well, how many games have they been crushing them that I lost?
Baylor, whenever they felt like going up, they went up by 14 or 15. And then at the end, they held the ball.
You know
twice.
what? I think it's karma. You won that Eagles-Seahawks game, and you made a deal with the devil, and that was it. So it's
but
like
typically when the other team rebounds the ball, this clock doesn't stop. They don't. And why would you inbound the ball at half court? It makes no sense. It's total garbage. So anyway, I'm just mad. I'm not even going to talk about it. It ruined my day. Anyway, 3-2. Get all 5 plays for $50. I got 3 college basketball, and I like the card today. One NHL, one NBA.
They didn't even
mad about that.
They didn't even leave me in that position. They didn't even let me have a chance to have my heart ripped out. They just didn't show up. It's like, wait a minute, our arena's named after KFC? Ooh. Where do you get the chicken? It's like they just all left the court and then they didn't even wipe their hands. It was like, I can't stand watching a game where these professional players can't hit a ball, they can't hit a basket from 2 inches from the hoop. I mean, how much do you think they're paying those Louisville guys to play? I mean, seriously, those guys make a lot of money. And that's aside from the hookers and blow, which is well documented. Chris?
Well, for me, another winning college basketball day yesterday. My Tomahawk Tuesday 5-pack. Slam dunk 5 plays here that I think are absolute winners. $34.95 over Pick Dogs Premium. Really loving those plays today. Or guys, hop on one of those longer term packages. There are a couple bonus plays in there today that you can only get if you have one of those longer term packages. So have those all up there at Pick Dogs sportschatplays.com premium section.
Rod?
For me, off a nice winning day yesterday. Today I've got my top-notch Tuesday. I've got 5 plays, 3 college basketball, 1 NBA, 1 NHL. These 5 top-notch plays we're going to crush the book with. Feeling good about today's card. Love these 5 plays. Jump on board at Pick Dogs Premium. Grab them up.
Yep, here are the Iceman bets for today. Raphael's picks of Iceman bets. Tennessee minus 360. I like that one. And the Jazz minus 300. The Iceman.
Comment below, Iceman sucks 100 times, get a free premium.
Wow. Brian.
For me.
Nice. Brian taking the shot at Ben Burns yesterday. Today it's all Iceman.
I'm in a bad mood today.
The art of the name call. This guy. I'm a name caller. I know it. It's like some guy wrote me a thing. He couldn't get his premium picks. Listen to this, right? The comment he writes in the little chat thing. Fuck you, give me my picks. It was like, wow, I kind of like this guy. I was like, normally I'm just like, all right, I'll just refund your money. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hang with this one. I really like this guy. We got it all figured out. He got his picks. Everything's good. It's like...
Well, he didn't click on my picks. It's pretty simple.
No, he clicked on my picks. Sometimes some people's browsers, they haven't updated their browsers in 6 years or something, and stuff doesn't work, So it's like they got to just try a different browser or something like that. It's like, but I love the fuck you give me my picks. It was just awesome. It was like, I'm like, I like this guy.
Set of balls.
Yeah, no, it's like, it wasn't even a set of balls. It was like, this is a man after my own heart. It's like, you pay for something online, you can't get access to it, total frustration sets in, and it's like, fuck you. Just give me my fucking picks. This is how I feel like, so I live in Hawaii, and most people know this, but while it's, paradise, the logistics of living in Hawaii are just ridiculous. So we're redoing the bathroom. I'm trying to get a door, for the bathroom, one of those glass barn doors, with the frosted glass, with the wood framing and stuff. I've ordered 3 of them, and all 3 of them have canceled the order, saying that they can't ship to Hawaii. It's it's ridiculous. Or it's like you buy it and it's $589, and the shipping is $1,200. So
I get that lots where I live. They're not shipping it here.
Christopher
No, we're not
Barsky.
shipping there.
Here's a good comment, man. Ball of Cookie was my nickname in college. I love it. That's a good one. It's funny. Good one.
Oh no.
We got the Nuggets and the Thunder and the Jazz and the Pelicans. 2 NBA games to choose from. I think my NBA picks were okay yesterday. I mean, I had the Warriors, I had the Spurs, right? So I had, the Bulls. I had a bunch of good ones. I had Memphis. How about John Morant? Is that guy just ridiculous or what? I mean, my God, man. It's like he's like half the size. Like he looks like he weighs about 165 pounds. And he's just up there amongst the trees, making him look silly. Guy's so good, man. He is going to be the best player. He's going to be the best player. It's kind of like, he has the skill set of like Magic Johnson. Like beyond that, really, he does, man. He has that kind of skill set. It's crazy, man. It's hard to put. I mean, I'm not saying he's better than Magic, but I'm saying he has that skill set. He doesn't have the teammates. He doesn't have Kareem. He doesn't have Worthy. Anyways, Brian, any of these 2 games float your boat?
Yeah, I really like the Jazz at home. They won, I think, 5 in a row now. They're really humming along. Pelicans are coming off a win against the Kings, but Jazz, Utah is not an easy place to play, and I think they're starting to get it together and beat the Pelicans by 9-9.
Chris?
Yeah. Brian, what line do you have? Because that if 8 or 9 would have OKC covering.
Jazz. I got the Jazz over the Pelicans.
But I'm saying what line? Because I see it at Denver -9.5.
He's looking at the other game. He said Jazz against Pelicans.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry.
You too many of the. It's like
that's my wrong time slot.
He's still thinking ball of Cookie, man. It's like
yeah, exactly. Anyways, I like OKC. I think this is a ton of points to give to an OKC team that all they do is cover on the road. All they do is win games on the road too. I'm not saying they win this one outright, but I think they keep this one within the number. And that's going to be my pick for these 2 games.
I had the Nets also as one of my picks yesterday too. Outright in the box.
No, I had the Knicks also.
Yep.
They outrighted the Magic.
1-1.
So we split on that one.
Well, you won 1. We call that Bitler finally won 1. And the lucky penny.
Well, I won all the rest of them. I had the Grizzlies. I had the Warriors. I could pound the line. So we both did well in those.
You didn't have the Bucks. We had the Bucks.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one game that I did lose.
Okay. Well, the penny had Montreal.
Yeah, I had Montreal too, so I couldn't talk crap on the penny.
Yeah, you can't. Brian's tailing the penny.
I wasn't tailing. I had to play in before the penny tailed me.
Oh, you're tailing the penny. Everyone knows it. Brian tailing that penny again. I'm waiting for the comments. Rod, what do you like in these 2 NBA contests? I really don't like these games.
I'm actually gonna go square peg. Give me the Nuggets. I think the Thunder. Everybody's gonna be enamored of Thunder. I know they come to play on the road, but I think the Nuggets come to play today as well. Thunder are gonna have real trouble against the Nuggets today. Give me the Nuggets, and I like the over in the Jazz and the Pelican game. I think we sneak over that number. Yeah, you can give me a puzzled look all you want, Chris. I still say it's gonna sneak over the number. Give me a weird look.
Public's all over. The public's all over Denver here.
No, I was looking at the comments.
Yeah, the public's on Denver in this one. Anyways, I know that I take the Thunder every game, and I am not wavering because we are Thunder buddies for life. Me and the Thunder, and I like the Jazz. I just like betting against the Pelicans. It's just something that I do. But the thing is, I generally like the Pelicans as a dog, but I don't like them here. I don't know. I don't like this game. I think that 6 is right at the number. I think that is the number. If you can bet a push, bet the push. Brian, you think the Iceman's got Jazz money line here or Nuggets money line? Parlay.
Jazz money line.
All right. There's way more square plays in college hoops today anyway to work with. Go to the world of college basketball. Towson and Wilmington, the rematch. Kent State and Buffalo. We've got Longwood and High Point. Oklahoma, Kansas State, Ohio State, Purdue.
Yeah, for me, that group, I like the Purdue Boilermakers. Ohio State coming off that big upset win. I just like the way Purdue plays their scrappy punch. They got some height in the middle. I think they can keep it within a bucket. So give me Purdue.
Purdue won the first game at West Lafayette by 7. A little bit of revenge in that one. Chris?
Yeah, true.
Ohio State a perfect 7-0 at home.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Ohio State just because I backed Purdue a ton of times this season, and they've been inconsistent with covering the number for me. That's just personal for me, so I lean Ohio State. And I'm leaning towards the over in the Buffalo-Kent State game. I think that's going to be a track meet. I can see that being one team in the 90s, one team in the 80s. I think that's going to be just a high-scoring game.
I'm with you on that one. I think that's the pick I gave in the video. Rod?
For me, I like Kansas State. I think that's too many points against Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma wins the game, but not by that many points. Give me Kansas State plus the points. And I also like Ball State and Miami to go over 135.5. I think that the total's too low there.
Yeah, that's like
we get over the number.
Totally different time slot. Nothing. Has nothing to do with these games.
See, I haven't effed up.
It has absolutely
Brian's on his
nothing.
best behavior lately.
It has nothing to do with this time slot. We'll note it for later.
Look at the time slot.
We'll note it for
Take
later.
that one back.
I think Kansas State Oklahoma is the hardest game on the entire board today. I could see it going either way. I could, but I'm with you. Because Kansas State, I've seen them lay eggs and throw up bricks. And also Oklahoma, it's kind of like they have so many options. I think they've been a disappointment this year at 7-4. 6-1 at home, 5-2 against the number at home. But Kansas State, that perfect 3-0 against the number on the road, makes me kind of think that they're kind of due for a big egg on the road, And this is a likely spot, because the Sooners, they have so many options. So many. It's like they're such underachievers. I don't know. I disagree with you, Brian, on the Ohio State Purdue. I just think I'm sure it's super square, and I don't care. But it's like Ohio State's not going to be like, well, they beat us by 7 in West Lafayette, and everyone knows that Ohio State. It doesn't matter the sport. It could be like women's volleyball. They do not care. They love running up the score at home. They freaking love it. Man. It doesn't matter the sport. It doesn't matter what it is. They always love running up the score. And I could see them doing that here. Purdue is a little inconsistent for my taste. They are playing their best basketball of the season. I had them on Sunday against Penn State, but I would say that, like I said, a little too inconsistent. I think that the big man is not a good enough shooter, and I don't think he's good enough. I don't think the big guy's good enough. Like the Florida State big guy is good enough. This guy's not good enough. He doesn't have good enough hands to hold on to the ball, and he's not a good enough shooter. So it's like, it's okay to have a guy that's 7 foot 20, whatever this guy is, right? But he doesn't. He's not like a dominating player. He's kind of just a guy that takes up space. I don't like that. I don't like just having the tall guy for the sake of having a tall guy. We had a guy like that in our high school team. I didn't play on the team, granted, but we had a guy like that, Keith Shafto. It's like two guys from Roxbury, Massachusetts, 2 guys from Washington, D.C., and Keith Shafto, the tall white guy in the middle. It's like he just kind of stood there, and was big. Like, they won every single game. I think he touched the ball twice.
Yeah, that was a guy that I was high on earlier in the season, but he had that one good game against
Keith Shafto?
No.
everyone had a Keith Shafto in high school, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's like, this was back when like rap music was like, just breaking out and stuff, like Apache rap and all that stuff, It's like our guys were all over it. Dominated. Yeah, our high school basketball team was fucking amazing. Anyways, except Shafto kind of was just, he was the Luke Longley, like that's exactly what he was. This guy's not even Luke Longley. Anyways, DePaul against Butler, Florida against Tennessee, Tennessee State against Southeast Missouri. I kind of like Tennessee State there. Gotta tell you. Oregon State against USC. Campbell Radford, I believe, was canceled, right? Let me check, just in case.
I'm not showing
Yep.
it canceled.
Oh no, it was originally Campbell Hampton, and it was canceled, and now it's become Campbell Radford on the reschedule. Crazy line movement in that one. Got Northern Illinois against Ohio, Central Michigan, Toledo, Miami, Ohio, Ball State. Rod might have an opinion on that one. Bowling Green against Akron. Blue Hose of Presbyterian up against Winthrop. Gardner Webb, another waspy country club name, up against UNC Asheville. Charleston Southern, Gardner Webb. He was signed to play Gardner Webb in the badminton finals. Charleston Southern versus South Carolina Upstate. Who you playing in the match play final at the golf club? Gardner Webb. Oh no. His family history has won this at this club. Charleston Southern versus South Carolina Upstate. Missouri versus South Carolina. Rufo's like, I got a friend named Gardner Webb. Missouri versus South Carolina. Michigan, Maryland, Miami, Syracuse. Brian, anything there?
Yeah, as much as I like to bust your chops about Miami, I think the wrong team's favored in that game. I'm going to take the 4.5 with Miami and lay out on the money line as well. I think Miami's a better team, and it hurts me to say that. And South Carolina, I really like them. Missouri has Tennessee on deck. I think Missouri might be the biggest fillet of fish on the board today. Give me the Gamecocks.
I think Tennessee is the biggest fillet of fish on the slate. Chris?
No.
I like. There's a lot I like here. I like Toledo laying the 15 against Central Michigan. Toledo disappointed me against Akron last time out, but I think they come out and beat up on Central Michigan here, win that one by at least 20 points. I like Bowling Green against Akron. Akron hasn't been very good on the road this year, and I think Bowling Green's going to be a more talented team on the floor here. So give me Bowling Green laying the 5.5. I'm leaning towards the 6 as well with South Carolina. I think it is a look-ahead spot for Missouri, looking ahead to Tennessee, and I think South Carolina keeps a 3-point game. So give me South Carolina on the points in that one.
A lot of people hating on the Iceman.
Did we get 100 yet? I'll give out a premium.
I don't know. I don't think we have 100.
Oh, darn it. Oh, well.
I don't know if we have 100. I don't know if we have 100 different people. I think we have people commenting. Like
It's not the guy. It's not the guy from Top Gun. I don't know what time the UFC show is. I've not heard from these guys. Yeah, there are no Zaxby's. Rod?
For me in this time slot, I like Ball State and Miami, Ohio to go over the total there. Definitely.
So we heard.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry I jumped it in the wrong time spot. I also like Maryland. Give me Maryland plus the 10.5 over Michigan. I think they come in and keep this closer than the 10.5. And I like Syracuse actually to beat Miami today. I think Syracuse's D is going to hold Miami and make them shoot threes, and Miami's not so good at shooting threes. So I like Syracuse in that one today. I like Bowling Green over Akron as well. Bowling Green's just a better team. They get the win and cover there.
So is this? I need some clarification here from Logan Mamo, who seems like really tough internet warrior here. Your hosts are dry as fuck. Does he mean me or you guys? Is it you guys or is it all of us or is it just me? I need some clarification.
I might be a little dry today, but I think I'm pretty.
Well, it could be me. I mean, I've been called pretty much everything. The Iceman is Jesse Shuley. It has to be one per person. The Iceman sucks. It can't be one person doing all wrong. But the Iceman does blow. I like that one. Brian, does that count towards the 100?
Yep, that counts as double.
The Iceman does blow. I do like that one.
Ooh.
It's kind of personal, right? It's kind of like a personal touch.
Well, he had a minus 180 and a minus 166 yesterday, loser.
Wow,
he's
he's.
But he did win a minus 174. He hit a minus 175. So
who was that?
Go. He hit on the Blues, but he lost on Vancouver getting a puck and a half. The Winnipeg Jets getting a puck and a half.
I love it. I love the plus puck line shit. It's like, ooh, this is real good. I'm such an expert. God, Jesse
That's
Shuley
the best thing
sucks,
in hockey,
man.
getting a plus money.
Jesse Shuley is just a joke, man. What a joke that guy is. And he's been at it for a long time, too, right? Just not a good handicapper. Make something interesting. Well, we did talk about a ball of cookies. It was melted. There was almond cookies in there. Some kind of peppermint thing in there I saw. And some kind of chocolate with a marshmallow going on. It was nice.
That was a hot chocolate. That was a hot chocolate cookie. The one with the marshmallow?
Didn't get it. But I'll tell you, there was a nice little card in there explaining what each of these cookies was supposed to look like originally. It was nice. And a lot of candy. I always appreciate that. I got all hopped up on Kit Kats. So my wife's like, "What are you doing?" All hopped up on Kit Kats. It's a different tasting Kit Kat than the ones you get here. They do. They taste totally different.
Canadian Kit Kat.
Yeah. Good shit.
That's how you know why Rod and I look the way we do right now.
I like Florida against Tennessee. I'm going to put something on the money line in that game. I think the Gators win this one at home. Rivalry game all the way in the swamp. Gators, backs to the wall, and the way that Tennessee looked in that one loss to Alabama, they are very susceptible to a team like Florida. Very susceptible. I like Florida. I think they win that game outright in the swamp. Tennessee just super square.
All right, I'll give out my premium. Tennessee Volunteers are going to absolutely destroy Florida tonight. It's not even going to be close. Big bettors back in Tennessee. They're going to crush them.
So this is what's going to happen on the sideline, right? Keontae Johnson's going to come over because he's a student coach now, right? And he's going to come over and say, "Look, I know you guys got this one, but the big bettors are on Tennessee, so we know you're not going to cover. So we might as well just pack it in right here." It's kind of like what they did at Kansas last night, right? In Waco.
Oh, come on.
Kind of the same thing. It's just
like that was a.
Well, if he didn't want to cover, then why'd he shoot? Why'd he shoot then? If he didn't care, then why'd he shoot? And if it wasn't,
it's time for Tennessee to win games by 10. They need to get that resume, set up.
Well, now they're in conference play, so that's unlikely. Especially in a rivalry game. It's not like these teams aren't like hated rivals or something. They hate each other's guts. This goes like way back. Way back. This is like the parents' parents hate each other.
It wouldn't be a show if me and you weren't going head-to-head on one pick.
Right. And this is the one.
To the death.
And everyone knows I hate Florida. The only thing I like about the Gators is Ron Romanelli.
You're a closet Gators fan. You got to admit it.
I don't.
Well, apparently he's transferring to Alcorn State, so.
Yeah, he likes Alcorn State now.
Really, it came down for me either taking Villanova here at home or taking Tennessee. I just thought Tennessee's a better play.
You know what happened back here? It's like they're pounding on the other side of the wall because they're ripping the tile out of the bathroom. And so all my stuff is falling down. I've just noticed. Huh. Anyways, we'll be moving a lot of that stuff around for our new set, which should be up hopefully by the weekend. It's exciting. We have a new set. I like USC against Oregon State. Oregon State's straight hot garbage. I do like South Carolina in that spot. I like Michigan against Maryland. Maryland's been inconsistent. It's like they're either heroes or really get, doormats on the road. So it's like we've seen them in the hero spot though a few times. So a little shaky. Michigan coming off that loss to Minnesota. That's one bet. Even though I had Minnesota and I had it as a premium pick, it's one that I wish I had back. And it's like I rarely say this. I really wish I bet more on that one because I really liked it. I really liked it, and I wish I would have put more on the money line on that game. Just wish I could have had that one back. Only to bet more on it, It's just, man. It's like the more I look back at it, the easier a play it was. It was so freaking obvious. And that's about it for me. And Tennessee State I like there. I got a few premiums in that time slot. Got Colorado State versus Utah State. These are always back-to-backs, right? These Mountain West games. So I'm going to guess these teams are going to split. I'm not going to guess which one's going to win which one, I guess it's a split. Alabama against LSU. Oof, the Tide looking better and better every game. Loyola Marymount up against the Toreros of San Diego. Pitt against Duke. Villanova up against Seton Hall. Villanova up to number 3 in the nation. And the Egg Bowl of hoops. We go to Stark Vegas. Mississippi State against Ole Miss. Hate Ole Miss. I don't even understand what they're trying to do over there. Brian, any of these games? Alabama? A little Alabama for you?
Villanova almost was a premium play. I just couldn't pull the trigger on that number. But I think they come out and whack Seton Hall.
Well, it's down to 9. It's seen some 8.5s out there, too. So
I think I like Duke laying 3.5 against Pitt. Duke first time not being ranked in how many years? Maybe that's some motivation for this team. They got the town. I like Penn State plus the points against Illinois. They look scrappy last time out, even though they didn't cover.
They were off a long layoff. That one, off a long layoff.
I had Purdue. We had Purdue in that one.
Yeah, but Penn State was off a layoff in that game too. COVID layoff. Chris?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Utah State laying the points. I've been burned by. I know Colorado State's been a really good cover team for us this year, but I've been burned too many times on Colorado State against UNLV twice last week. So take Utah State laying the points there. I like the over in the Alabama LSU game. I think that's another track meet. I think that's a 94-91 kind of game or 88-84, something along those lines. So give me the over in that game. And I like Loyola Marymount against San Diego. San Diego just can't do anything right this year. They can't get out of their own way. And Loyola Marymount at least has some idea of what they're doing. So give me Loyola Marymount for a double-digit win, covering the number.
Ron Romanelli has other time commitments. That's why he's not on the show more often. He has other time commitments during the week. Yesterday I knew he had the day off, so him and everyone else had the day off. Except for us. Except for Rod, anyone in this time slot besides Pitt you like?
I like Pitt.
I know. I said aside from Pitt.
They win that outright. Besides
They
that,
are going to win.
okay. I like. Ryan, I like Villanova. I'm off a little bit of a break, but I think they come here and easily get a double-digit win here over Seton Hall. I like Colorado State. I think that's too many points versus Utah. I think they come to play and win some once is a 3-4 point game at the most. Give me Colorado State plus the points. And I agree with Chris. I think we got a track meet in the Alabama game. Love the over in that game.
Yeah, this isn't really our customer service show, but if you have an issue like with a shirt that you never got or something like that, just shoot me an email. Not going to take this show and turn it into the customer service. We appreciate the super chat, of course, and we still have plenty of shirts left, large and extra large sizes. So, but if there's a problem and you didn't get your shirt, well, you can email me. I'm not going to take this show and turn it in. We can start digging through emails and postal receipts if people want to watch. But I don't know. Like I said, just shoot me an email. We'll fix it. Greg Kraft tried to buy your 3-pick. Baylor ruined my parlay at the end by giving away 8 points in the final 2 minutes. Here we go. K Smooth Goodfellas. Excuses, Mitch. When weird stuff happens on you and the other side you complain. Can't be rah-rah on that bogus Kansas shot. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, yes, I can. I can. Watch me. Dog of the day, baby. Dog of the day. Kansas. Winner. Ka-ching. I got to get the ka-ching.
So normally when the other team catches the rebound off a shot, they stop the clock, put more time on, and let them take it out of the half court.
Kansas.
I never saw that in the rule book. The clock should keep on running. Should be a continuous clock. They had the ball way down the court. There's no way they would have got that shot off. So it was garbage. That's all right. We'll give the Filet-O-Fishes a win. It happens once in a while. I'm bitter about that game. It cost me.
Your point is be consistent. I think I'm pretty consistent. I'll tell you that much. I did not pick Baylor on the show. I absolutely did not. Did I pick Baylor on the show, anyone? I absolutely did not. If anything, I said you're going to give – I made a whole – I went into a whole thing about Kansas and why I was taking Kansas. You can go back and rewind it and watch. I 100% took Kansas all the way. As a matter of fact, I mocked these guys for not, which is what I do because I'm a name.
Well, you can't say that, from a handicapping perspective that the Kansas was the right call. I mean, it was a lucky half-court shot.
Brian.
Shouldn't even happen.
Brian, it cashed a ticket. It was the correct call. There's not a in between. I mean, you cashed your Philly ticket against Seattle and it counted as a win on your record. It's like there's no cheaper win than that.
Yeah, this last night was cheaper because it shouldn't have happened.
That's college basketball, and it has always been like that.
They don't stop the ball.
I talk about it almost every day. More people, I know more people that have quit betting altogether because of college basketball. And it's because of shots like that. They happen every single night. Guys missing free throws, the shots that go in, half-court toss-ups. I've lost on way worse than that. I lost on Syracuse, Florida a couple years ago. The guy threw one in. They took the camera off the court. The game was so over. The guy threw it in from his own foul line all the way across the court in for the three. And I didn't cover. I lost on that. And believe me, That's college hoops. That is what it comes down to. That's why you can't be looking at games where, there's a half point here and things. It's like, that's why I didn't have a premium pick on that game, because I knew it was a good chance it was going to come down to something like that either way. You got two really good teams and a ridiculous point spread. I mean, when's the last time Kansas was getting 9.5 points? I mean, never, ever. Doesn't even make sense. A lot of Iceman sucking out here in the comments. A lot of them. I love it when Brian loses ones like that. I know. I like it when everyone wins.
Yeah, well, you guys
but I'm just having fun with this one because Brian has won a lot of crappy half pointers on me. He's won a lot of them. So gotta enjoy this one. I mean, he did have the Eagles against the Seahawks. So it's like, there's no sympathy. If you cash that and count it as a win.
Well, if the refs would have just done their job last night, it wouldn't have been a cover.
Yeah, well, if Doug Peterson, coaches to win a football game, then it's the same thing, and it's like, it's you guys. It's you guys that are boring, not me.
They made it up to me with the Warriors at night, so I ended up all right.
All right, Brian, let's get back to the penny kicking your ass. 80% this season.
I'm already.
Penny owns your.
I hope the penny doesn't have my play today.
The penny doesn't have a play yet. We have to decide on what game is the penny game and then go there. We got the Devils against the Rangers. We got the Flyers against the Sabres. We got the Panthers against the Blackhawks and the Penguins against the Capitals. I don't think the penny likes any of those games, to be honest with you. I already see the game for the penny. I've zeroed in on it. Oh, there's actually two games it could be, but I know which one it is already. It's not that one.
For me, on those early listed games, I like the Chicago Blackhawks again. I lost a couple times with them this year, but I like the plus money against the Panthers. And I like the New Jersey Devils to pull an upset off the Rangers. And, the Devils are underrated here. I think it's a nice plus money play. Chicago, New Jersey.
Chris Ruffalo.
I like the under in that Devils-Rangers game. We got two of the younger goalies that are going to be goalies for the future, and Shesterkin and Blackwood going in for this game. So I think it's going to be all about them tonight. I think they're going to stand on their heads. I like Florida on the puck line against Chicago. Chicago team's right up there with LA. They're going to be battling for a top 3 pick. And Malcolm Subban or Colin Dealey is your starting goaltender. I think you're in a world of trouble this year. So give me Florida there. And I like the over 6.5 in the Washington-Pittsburgh game. Usually these Crosby-Ovechkin games go well over the number, and I don't think it's different here. So give me the over here.
You think the Iceman's got the Panthers minus 165 here? I think
plus 1.5.
Plus 1.5. Yeah, you think that's almost a gimme that he's got the Panthers here? Minus 165?
Yeah, Panthers plus 1.5.
Yeah, something like that. No, I think he's just got the Panthers.
Alternate line.
I'm going to guess he's got the Panthers minus 165. I think it's pretty safe.
Okay, all right.
I think it's, to me, that's his big play. That's his big one. Money line play of the day. Rod?
For me, we'll start the first game. I like the Senators here. Jets on a back-to-back. Senators are a scrappy bunch. Give me the Senators over the Jets. I'm with Brian. Give me the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are 13-5 the last 18 versus Florida. I think the Blackhawks come to play and get a win. The underdog actually is 4-1 the last 5 in the meetings between the Blackhawks and the Panthers. I think the Blackhawks come to play today. Give me the Blackhawks. And I like the Devils. I think Blackwood comes and stands on his head like he has been doing all year. Give me the Devils here over the Rangers. And I like the over with Chris. Give me the over. Washington and the Penguins. That's gone over the last 5 games straight between the two. So we're going to get some more goals again. Give me the over on that one. And I like the Sabres. Give me the Sabres again. Sabres beat the Flyers. Flyers looked awful yesterday.
I've been trying to convince Ron Romanelli to drop out of college since the day I met him. In the comments. I told him the day I met him, drop out of school. It's a bad idea. You don't need it. I mean, I went to college, but I never went to school. That's for sure. They used to give you if you just didn't show up for class, they gave you an X. I have like 14 of them. It's like Mitch Wilson, 1.6 GPA and 14 X's. It's a Boston University record. It's like, what are you doing? I'm going to class. Oh, we're going out for a couple beers. Okay. It's like,
never mind. I don't have class anymore.
It's like, what are you doing? I'm going to class. Oh, we're just going to sit around and do bong hits and watch Jeopardy. Okay. All right. 4-1 on the season for the Lucky Penny. 80% winners. Ottawa Senators. Winnipeg Jets, Jets. Rod focused and he's like, what the hell does the penny got here? Senators.
Yes.
Ottawa Senators. The pick is in. Brian, what do you think of that?
It's a coin flip game to me. I don't see an advantage for either side. I might just take the Jets just to fade the penny.
It's a coin flip. Exactly
I was hoping that you wouldn't do it against the Preds and the Carolina Panthers.
We got Rod's coin for the second flip.
There we go. Yeah.
Payne Hansen has sent me a text during the show. Let's see what he has to say. No rush getting back to us. Just want to remind you, Brad and I are going live after the drive-thru tonight at 7. I think we can do the show with just Brad and I, but let you know, you have entered the title of the video, YouTube in the past. The title, UFC Fight Night. Chiesa versus Magny. Full card picks, odds, and predictions. That will be tonight's card. From Payne Hansen, Brad Francis, our MMA guys. I like these guys. I like them a lot better than Ruffalo. I'll tell you that much. Ruffalo used to be like here. He did send the ball of cookies. It's like the guy who wrote like send me my fucking picks comment in the chat thing, you know, in the help chat thing. It was almost like, man, this is like the Slack group of our writers when someone's brown nosing. You know, it's like stop brown nosing. True story. When I worked on Wall Street, my boss is like chewing me out at the trading desk. I like put in an incorrect number on a ticket. It was like it wasn't a gigantic error, but it was, you know, it was like a few $100s, which is nothing, you know, for a trading desk on Wall Street. I mean, the trades are millions and millions of dollars. But it was off like a few $100, so we had to write it off on things. He's just chewing me out. Some guy walks by on the total other side of the trading floor. He's wearing just the worst toupee, and I just yell at the top of my lungs, "Rug!" And he's like, "Stop brown nosing and listen to me." He looks at yo, Rug, he turns over his shoulder. He's like, "Stop brown nosing and listen to me." True story. Anyways, Birdcage, Chris?
Yeah. Let's see here. So I got take the over in the Buffalo Kent State game.
Here's an Iceman does suck. Iceman does blow. Man, a lot of love for the Iceman today. Frickin' sucks.
So 3-team college hoops, probably over in the Buffalo Kent State game. Toledo laying the points, and the over in the Alabama LSU game. If you want to add a fourth, I would add the Oklahoma City Thunder to that as well.
It's a bird cage.
I'm just saying if there's people that want to play a four game parlay.
God, man, we're not looking for overachievers here. Rod, show them how it's done. Ruffalo's like, well, let's throw in a fourth team and throw in a round robin. It's 26-point teaser with the reverse puck.
Whoa. 26 is too much. 24 maybe. But...
For me, here we go. We're going to go...
Brian, do you ever hear from the Iceman? Do you ever talk to this guy? I mean, I don't talk to him.
No, he's not on my friends list, so
Well, you
I
gotta-
keep in contact.
You got a solid fuck Iceman here in the comments.
All the guys got my premium Tennessee Volunteers winner today. So.
There's some really nice Iceman comments. Who doesn't know the Iceman sucks? Rolling a fatty, listening to the best show in the world. That's what life really boils down to right there. Brian, you're up.
Oh, all right.
Oh, no, it's
Tennessee
Rod, right? It's Rod? Was it you?
Yeah,
You did yours?
no, not yet. Here we go. We're going to go New Jersey, money line. Ottawa Senators, money line. Nashville, money line. Parlay those three up. Big winner.
The old dude with the sunglasses on Wager Talk is Dave Koken, who just celebrated his 68th birthday, though. I swear, there's no way he's 68. I mean, I don't know if he's 68 or if he's not 68, but if I look like that when I'm 68, man, just...
Well, it's the stress from this business. Games like last night, I'll be looking like that when I'm 50-something. So, whatever. That's how it happens. Stress.
Perhaps the candles were backwards.
I swear, like, I didn't see that guy for a long time. I thought he was dead. I did. Brian was like, oh, yeah, Dave Koken's exclusive on Wager Talk. I'm like, I thought he was dead. It's like, no, he's not dead. It's on Wager Talk. Like, it's like Weekend at Bernie's. They, like, prop him up. It's like, he's actually been in this business forever, so I can't even really rag on him like some of these other guys, you know? I actually love doing my Koken bit, you know? They're betting the number. That guy's like, you know, done more handicapping than all of us combined. So I was like, I can honestly say, I mean, I don't know how good his handicapping is, but I know that he's done more handicapping than all of us combined because he's like 100 years old, actually. I think he's 99. It was his 99th birthday, $99. It was like they were coordinated to a pricing of a package. What do you think about the guys discounting their packages and running coupons?
Who's older, him or Chip?
I think he's older. I just think Chip may or may not have lost all control over his bodily functions. But
that happens.
It may or may not. May or may not have. Chip hates my guts. I can tell you one thing. If it comes down to who hates me the most, like any of these trolls or any of these other things, Chip hates me the most. It's very clear. I can read some Chip Chirimbus emails. This guy really hates me.
Well, yeah, you brought up his poop bag.
No, he doesn't. This is long before that.
How long?
Yes. Rod, I'm a name caller.
I know.
But at least I wouldn't discount his packages. So, yeah, by the way, I'm going to pay you guys 20% less this month. I guess Covers does that to the guys, man, too. Brian, did you give out your birdcage here?
Oh, I also wanted to make sure Rod was done.
Are you done, Rod? You finished?
Yep. I'm done.
All right. I got the South Carolina Gamecocks plus the points.
I like
got the Utah Jazz minus the points, and the easy winner, the Tennessee Volunteers minus the points.
Oh, that's foolish. I like the Akron Zips plus the points against Bowling Green in a game we didn't talk about. I like the Alabama Crimson Tide money line. Well, I think you're probably better off just taking the point. I don't think there's going to be any value on the money line there. And, wow, that Illinois line's got 9.5. And I'll throw it in with the USC Trojans. Hopefully they don't get worn out against the Beavers. But anyways, we've got, thanks everyone for joining us. Another fun show. And thank you for all your comments. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Thanks for, Thanks to the Iceman for giving out those pathetic ass picks. For giving us more material. Guy just serves it up, right? It's like he's like a softball pitcher, right? It's like minus 189. Sure to smash the like button. Have a great day, everyone. Like I said, we got premium picks in the premium area. We got free picks, tons of videos. If you have questions about the premium package, we have a chat window there, and also you can email me, mitch@pickdogs.com. This is not our customer service show. Have a great day, everyone. 6 o'clock, what's going on, Ruffalo? We got this MMA show at 7. Chris, what's going on at 6?
We have the drive-through tonight. Myself, Tony T. I'm just trying to pull the lineup up. See, Tony, there it is. Shane Mickle. We've got Rod. I think Rod, are you going to be on there tonight?
Yeah, I think so.
How was yesterday's show? Any winners? I know Jovan gave out Florida State.
I gave out the Warriors.
Brian gave out the Warriors. So there you go. You got your money's worth right there. I'm sure people still are complaining about that. Give it. It's like what they'll do is it's like the guys 6-1. It's like they'll be complaining about that one. I get emails all the time. I bought a guaranteed package. It went 4-1. Do I get my free pick? It's like it clearly says the guarantee.
Tonight you got Alex Smart batting lead off, Tony Brown, Al Ninos, Shane, myself, Damian Sosh, Rod, and Tony T.
Wow,
that's one of our more stacked lineups of the week. So
well, I think it's going to be more stacked because I know that our 2 contest winners will also be joining, Trey Jordan and James Clark. So
yeah,
excited to see them joining the fold, and I'm thinking about giving up my spot on the drive-thru on Thursday. So we'll have to see how that goes. I just think that I don't think they need me anymore. I think I'm out. I think there's enough Mitch in the world. Have a great day, everyone. Of course, we'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day.